Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
We can hear now.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, before I start the seminar part, let me introduce myself. My name is Shiva Kumar. So, I have around 20 plus years of experience. So, I started my career as Oracle DBA. That is in the month of June 2003. Later, I shifted to other technologies, but for the past 11 years, okay, I have been on DevOps, Azure Cloud, AWS Cloud, GCP, and Python, and Azure DevOps. This is my brief introduction, guys. So when it comes to this course, so the course title is Cloud Automation. With Terraform and Python. So here we will be learning two clouds here. One is AWS and how to automate every activity, every resource. Okay, so because these two are major clouds, our major focus is on AWS and Azure. And when it comes to duration of this course, it is 6 weeks or 45 days or 1.5 month. Session duration is 1 hour. Okay, every day session is a recorded session and that will be posted and that will be paid, that will be shared with you. Okay, and you can access the recordings forever. And our session days will be Monday to Friday. Session timings will be 8:30 p.m. So before that, first let me explain what exactly cloud automation, why cloud automation is required. Okay, so to understand cloud automation with Terraform and Python, okay, so first let us understand exactly the DevOps flow first. So once we clear with the DevOps flow, then we are going to exactly will be knowing about Terraform and Python and what is the greatness of Terraform. Okay, why industry people are using Terraform. That is a major important thing for us. Okay, so whenever a new project comes to your organization, so suppose some client, a banking client or any client comes with some requirements to your organization. First of all, developers will write the code. Developers will write the code. That is a very beginning point. Without developer, there is no organization. Okay, developer job is evergreen. Okay, so developer writes the code, and not only single developer, guys. Okay, so you can assume that this is developers area. This is developers area. So minimum 7 to 8 developers will work for a project. So as it is a small project, minimum 7 to 8. So maximum depends on company norms and company policies. So just for the sake of simplicity, I have taken only two developers here. At the end of the day, every developer is going to submit code here. Source code management system. Source code management system is a tool or software which is going to manage, okay, the code that is submitted by n number of developers. So it will remember history, code versions. Okay, so who submitted what at what time he has submitted, how many times he has submitted. Complete history will be known to this source code management system or code repository or version control system. So as we know that the popular version control systems are Git, Azure repos, because these are the popular version control system. Now in the source code management system, actually code is available. But can we use code directly? No. We cannot use code. We cannot give code directly to my customer. Code must be converted into some application or artifact package format. So for that, we are going to promote this code into build environment here. Build environment. So the functionality of build environment to convert code into application format or artifact package format like jar files or var files, .exe, DLL files. Okay, so suppose I want to purchase some items online, then immediately I am going to open sites like Flipkart and Amazon. Okay, that is application. That is application. It is not code. Okay, so in the build environment is going to convert your code into application or artifact format, package format. So once my application is created, can I use it? Can I use the application directly? No. Okay, it is not possible. Again, that must be tested thoroughly. So to test it thoroughly, we are going to promote this artifact into testing environment. This is the automated testing environment, guys. Okay, automated test environment. So your testers will come into picture. They are going to conduct many tests like selenium testing, load balancing, functional testing, performance testing. Okay, many tests they are going to conduct. So in testing environment, if everything is okay, okay, can I give this application? Can I give this artifact to my customer directly? No. First of all, customer, my business customer is going to test it. Okay, so for that, we are going to promote again this application into pre-prod or UAT or staging environment. This is a staging environment where my business customer is going to test the application. Okay, he is going to test every angle. Okay, whether the application is meeting every requirement or not. So after that, what happens here? So if a client feels okay, if my customer feels okay, then the same application is placed in hundreds of live servers. In hundreds of live servers. Here, so just for the sake of simplicity, I have given stars here. You can assume that these stars are systems, virtual machines. Okay, so they can be either virtual machine. So nowadays, no one is using physical machines. Okay, every organization is using physical virtual infrastructure only. No organization, nobody is using physical systems nowadays. Okay, now, so when customer feels everything okay, so the application is placed in hundreds of live servers. So this is live environment or production. When the application is available in production environment, okay, people from internet will be able to use this application. Okay, so this is the actual flow, guys. Okay, now here we are in this diagram, we are looking like environment, right? So here to build your code, we need build environment. So in the build environment, we need servers. In testing environment also, we need servers. In UAT environment also, we need servers. In live environment also, we need hundreds of servers. Not only one or two servers, hundreds. If the application is placed in hundreds of servers, then only the people from internet will be able to use that application. That means for every environment, we need servers, right? For every environment, we need servers. Now, once my code is ready, once my application is ready, okay, and to build my application, environment is required. To test my application, environment is required. And for UAT also, we need environments. So environment is a key idea. So what exactly environment is? Environment is nothing but, okay, so it is a collection of virtual machines along with some software configuration. Software configuration. Software configuration can be anything like Maven software. So if it is a Java application, we need to configure JDK software, Maven software, Tomcat software, WebLogic software, okay, JBoss software. If it is .NET application, we need to configure IIS or .NET runtime is required, Java runtime is required. Okay, so not environment means not only servers, we also need servers along with software configuration. Okay, so assume that for my production environment, I need 100 servers. 100 servers. Okay, 100 servers along with some OpenJDK, Tomcat, and JRE softwares, Java runtime softwares. So, but will you create manually? No. So, if I want to create 100 servers along with software configuration, it takes a lot of time. That is not making sensible. That is not a good idea. Okay, so we have to automate 100 servers creation process. Okay, so today 100 servers, tomorrow in the morning. Okay, for other environment, we need 150 servers also. So you can do it manually, but it takes a lot of time. But as a cloud automation engineer, okay, our responsibility is to automate this process. Okay, so to automate this process, so we are going to use 2 types of tools here. One is IST tools. So IST stands for infrastructure as code. And the second kind of tool is configuration management tools. Configuration management tools. Now, so what are the popular IAC tools and what are the popular configuration management tools and what is the difference between IAC tools and configuration management tools? Now, when it comes to IAC tools, okay, so there are lot many IAC tools are available in the market. Okay, one is CloudFormation from AWS. Okay, other one is ARM templates. This is from Azure Cloud. ARM stands for Azure Resource Manager, guys. Azure Resource Manager. And another tool, this is Google Template Manager. Or Google Management Templates. Okay, the name can be anything. Google Management Template Management Manager Templates. This is from Google Cloud. This is from GCP. And the powerful ISC tool is Terraform. Why Terraform is great? Okay, why? What are the special features of Terraform? Okay, Terraform. This is from a organization called HashiCorp. Okay. Now, so when it comes to configuration management tools, we have Ansible, okay, Chef, and Puppet. These are the configuration management tools. And what exactly IAC tools will do, and what exactly configuration management tools will do. Now, when it comes to CloudFormation, so using CloudFormation also we can automate infra creation process, but is completely it will be sticking to AWS cloud only. Suppose today I am using AWS cloud. Tomorrow in the morning, my organization has changed from AWS cloud to Azure cloud. Then you have to learn ARM templates. So after 2 years, my cloud, all my servers are shifted to GCP. Then I have to learn Google management templates. So is it a good idea to learn all these IAC tools? It is not correct. Okay. So there should be one generic IAC tool which can build infrastructure in every cloud. So Terraform is going to do that. Okay. So Terraform is a generic IAC tool. The greatness, the excellent feature of Terraform is a generic IAC tool, okay, which can build infra. Which infra? Virtual infra. Virtual infra. Virtual infra means what is meant by virtual infra? Virtual infrastructure can be either virtual machines or a database servers. Okay, it can be something like network, load balancer. These are all virtual infra. Terraform is a generic IAC tool which can build infrastructure on almost every cloud. On almost every cloud. and it is very easy to learn also. Okay, because Terraform is going to use one simple language which is easier than JSON. Okay, so generally when you want to automate infra creation in cloud formation or ARM templates and Google managed templates, you will be learning JSON. But JSON is little bit tricky and little bit hard to learn. Okay, JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. JavaScript Object Notation. Okay, so JSON is tougher than HCL. So my Terraform is going to use one easiest data representation language called HCL. HCL stands for HashiCorp Configuration Language. Okay, which is very easy to learn and which does not depends on any other programming languages. Okay, it is specifically known as DSL. DSL means domain specific language. Domain specific language. Okay, so especially it is used by Terraform only. Especially it is created by a company called HashiCorp Configuration Language. HashiCorp company. Okay, now, so what my IST tools will be doing? So my IST tools will be doing two activities here. Okay, so they can create servers. They can creates VMs, as many VMs as you want. They can create in a single shot with a small command like Terraform apply command. Okay, with a small command, Terraform apply command. Okay, we can create thousands of servers in single shot. Thousands of servers in single shot. Okay, that is the greatness of Terraform. So take Terraform creates server virtual machines. So along with server creation, it provisions or it configures softwares. Softwares means any softwares like OpenJDK software. Okay, so it can be something like .NET or IAS software. This is a IAS is a server for .NET applications. Tomcat is a web server for your Java applications, WebLogic. Okay, so like this, you can configure. You can use Terraform to configure any kind of software. And what exactly configuration management will do? So configuration management tools, generally they cannot create servers. IST tools, generally we can use IST tools, okay, to create servers and to configure softwares. But configuration management tools cannot create servers. They can, but generally we don't use configuration management tools for creating servers. Okay. So configuration management tools, okay, generally we don't use to create virtual infra. They are used to configure softwares. So here, when it comes to configuration management tools, even you can call configuration management tools from Terraform also. Okay, that means my IST tools will be creating both. Okay, they can create servers and they can configure softwares. So when it comes to configuration management tools, okay, they cannot create servers. They are generally used to configure softwares. So here, what are the popular and configuration management tools? Ansible, Chef, Puppet. Here, these are the popular configuration management tools. Now, so this is about IST tools and configuration management tools. And one more use case. Okay, where exactly we can use IST tools and configuration management tools. Generally, okay, in every software organization, in every enterprise, they are going to perform something like day builds and night builds. And this is nightly builds and night builds. So what exactly day builds and nightly builds? So when it comes to day builds, okay, so your day builds are going to be happened every 2 hours or every 1 hour, and whenever code is submitted to your version control system, automatically build process will be started. And as a part of day builds, generally they are going to have, okay, automated test cases means. So here in the diagram we have spoken about this build environment, right? In the build environment, okay. So if it is Java application, generally we are going to use Maven. And while building your artifact, some basic test cases are done. Some basic test cases like unit test cases, integration test cases are going to be done. And in the build environment, generally, okay, unit test cases and integration test cases are going to be done. And every 2 hours or every 1 hour, okay, these day builds are going to be happen. Or whenever a developer submits code into version control system or remote repository, okay, automatically day builds are going to be happen. And as a part of day builds, they are going to have something like automated tests. Automated tests in the sense these are not going to be performed in the test environment, QA environment. Automated tests means, so these are going to be done. These are generally unit test cases. So these test cases are generally done by developers. Unit test cases, unit tests, and integration tests. These are going to be done. Integration test. And every 2 hours and every 1 hour, and whenever code is submitted to version control system, then only, okay, day builds are going to be happen. And day builds are generally going to be happen whenever most of the developers are present in the organization. Whenever most of the developers are present in the organization, day builds are going to be happen. And when it comes to nightly builds, okay, midnight at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., because day builds are nightly builds are going to take a lot of time. So nightly builds are going to be happen, okay, whenever most of the developers are not present in the organization. Whenever most of the developers are not present in the organization, nightly builds are going to be happen. Okay. So nightly builds, so as a part of nightly builds, they are going to perform something like, okay, Selenium testing, okay, performance test, and load balancing testing. So these tests are going to be happen as a part of nightly builds. And so generally nightly builds are going to take more than 3 to 4 hours. And night builds are going to be happen in the night satellite, in the midnights. And whenever the developers comes in the next day morning, they are going to verify, okay, what went wrong. Okay, so for performing these day builds and nightly builds also, we need environments. And to create environments, definitely we need either, okay, so we need either IST tools or configuration management tools. But we don't use configuration management tools as a part of enterprise, because the configuration management tools generally they cannot create servers. So they are just for configuring softwares. So here, when it comes to any sector, IT sector, and when it comes to any enterprise organization, generally they are going to use, okay, IIC tools. So in IIC tools, what is the best feature of Terraform? Already we have discussed. Now, so how Terraform can be used in automation? Okay, what is the greatness? I told you already, Terraform is a generic IIC tool which can configure, okay, so which can build, so which can perform, so which can build infrastructure on almost every cloud, okay. And as a part of our course, okay, what we are going to do, so we are going to create automation. We are going to perform automation majorly on 2 clouds, okay, AWS and Azure, because these are the popular clouds nowadays. So these are the major clouds. And what is the syllabus? What is the course content that we are going to cover as a part of our course? First, let me open my course content. Okay, let me explain this. So after explaining course content, I will take question from you. Okay, don't worry about your questions. Definitely, I will take questions. I can spend as much time as possible, okay, for your questions. First, let me explain the course content. What I am going to teach, what I am going to take in this 1.5 month. Just a minute, guys. Let me open this course content. And here, for this batch, we are providing Python videos also at free of cost. Okay, the student who joined in cloud formation course will be getting Python videos at free of cost. Python recorded videos. Now, from day one onwards, we are going to focus on AWS. First, I will show how to create AWS account. Okay, and what are the things that are needed to create a AWS account. Okay, so first we'll be learning what is the difference between IST tools and configuration management tools. And I will show how to create AWS account and how to access. Okay, once my account is created, how to connect to AWS account from Terraform. Okay, so what is the easiest way of installing Terraform? There are so many ways of installing Terraform in our Windows or Mac and Linux machine. So I will show all the ways in which we can configure Terraform. Okay, and I will also show how to install AWS CLI. So AWS CLI is a software to configure credentials. So generally, when it comes to Terraform, so it has connected to my AWS cloud, right? So here, first let me show some other thing. My Terraform can speak with all clouds. I told you, right, already. Okay, suppose this is my Terraform system. Where exactly? And just you can imagine that. These are the different clouds. This is AWS cloud, and this is my Azure cloud, and suppose this is my GCP. Okay, now let me, guys, I'm going to give diagrams. Please bear with me. Terraform clipart, because diagrams are more easy to understand. That is why in my every course, in every class, I'm going to give diagrams, explanation in the form of diagrams. You assume that this is my Terraform. This is a system where exactly, okay, I am working with Terraform. 3 boxes I am using, one box for AWS, another box for Azure, another box for GCP. AWS clipart. This is AWS cloud. Now my Terraform can speak with any cloud. Okay, because already I told Terraform is a generic IST tool which can communicate with almost every cloud in the world. Okay, so to communicate with any cloud, all its need is just credentials. Okay, so when it knows credentials, with any cloud it can speak. This is my Terraform machine. So this can be either Windows virtual machine or Linux or Mac. With on any software, on any operating system, you can set up Terraform. Windows, or it can be Linux, Windows, Linux or Mac. But generally in our course curriculum, we are going to install Terraform on Windows and Mac, because we are going to create a Windows Linux virtual machine. That is why, okay, I'm going to show how to install Terraform on Windows and Mac operating systems. Okay, This is the way. So all it needs. So in AWS also we need some credentials. In Azure also we need some credentials. How to create credentials and how to pass it to a Terraform user. Okay, everything I will show in the forthcoming classes. Okay. Now, so here as a part of our course, first of all, we are going to discuss how to create AWS account. And once AWS account is created, how to configure AWS CLI and how to set up a user. Okay, so that my Terraform can speak with that particular account, user account. And after that, we will be learning basic services. Okay, how to create them manually. Okay, first of all, I will show everything manual way. Okay, so when you know manual, then only you can automate it. But without knowing manual way, okay, it is not possible to learn automation. That is why everything I will show from console website. Okay, so every cloud generally can be used in 3 ways. Okay, what are the 3 ways? When it comes to AWS or Azure or GCP, every cloud can be used in the following ways. So what are the ways, following ways when it comes to AWS? Okay, when it comes to AWS, okay, there are 3 ways of using AWS. One is console. Console is nothing but website, guys. Okay, so but whatever activities we are doing from console, it is completely manual. Okay, we can create virtual machine, we can create storage, we can create security group, anything you can create from website. So yeah, UI is given to you. From the UI, okay, we will be creating all the resources. But whatever activities we are doing from console cannot be automated completely. That is automation. And another one is Terraform code. Okay, this can be any code like Terraform or Python. And third way of using AWS commands is AWS CLI. CLI stands for command line interface. Command line interface. And from code also you can use AWS from code. And from code means a Terraform or Python or cloud formation. And when it comes to Azure, okay, so here console is called as portal in Azure. This is same as website. Here also this is completely manual. Okay, and the second way of using Azure is from code. So when it comes to code, again Terraform, okay, Terraform or Python or ARM templates. I told you already, right? ARM templates cannot be used by other cloud. Cloud formation is specific to AWS. ARM template is completely specific to Azure. And there is another way. Here Azure has given one more way. This is Azure CLI, and there is one more way. PowerShell also is there. Okay, so these generally this is called as commands. Command way of using Azure. In AWS also PowerShell is there, but that is not that much popular. Okay, in AWS also PowerShell is there, but that is not that much popular. Okay, these are the different ways of using clouds. Now, when it comes to your understanding AWS services, we will create these services manually first. EC2, VPC. So as a part of VPC, we'll be learning what exactly network is, what is IP address, okay, what is subnet, what is gateway, what is security group, okay. So what is NAT, network address translator, means giving internet connection to private subnet servers. How to do that? That is very important issue. Okay, that also I'm going to show practically. And S3, key, IAM, EBS means this is hard disk, AMI, ELB, AWS block storage. And after that, we are going to automate every process. Okay, we are going to automate how to create a virtual machine from Terraform and how to create a complete network from Terraform. Okay, so VPC means it is not single entity. Okay, VPC gateway to route tables, to subnets, and one security group, one key file. Okay, approximately VPC includes 11 resources, guys. Okay, 11 resources we are going to create in a single shot. How to create it? Okay. First, I told you, right? First, I will show everything from manual website console. Then only we are going to automate it. And after that, our journey, okay, we'll go to Azure. I will show how to create Azure account, how to create Azure virtual machines, virtual networks, how to create a hard disk in Azure, Azure file, container instances, container registry. I will explain what is Docker and what is Kubernetes also. And I will show how to automate AKS creation, AKS, Azure Kubernetes services. And I will show how to create database server from Terraform, load balancer. And these are the Terraform popular commands like init command, validate, plan, apply, destroy. And these are the Terraform blocks, guys. Okay, so Terraform is a collection of blocks. Like we have so many blocks like provider block is there, resource block is there, output block is there, module block is there, data source block is there. Okay, many blocks are there. What is the purpose of each and every block also we are going to discuss. As a part of Terraform language syntax, we will be learning blocks, arguments, attributes, meta arguments. And these are the information about blocks. And we also learning, okay, like Terraform syntax and behavior and what exactly depends on. Depends on means which resource must be created first, which must be created later. Okay, suppose I want to create a network. Before I want to create subnet. So before creating subnet, I have to create network first. Because without a network, there is no use of creating subnet. So like that, we are going to mention order. Which resource must be created first, which has to be created next. And count. Okay, so within a single shot, how to create multiple resources. That is using count. Suppose I want to create 15 servers in single shot. Okay, so using count, we can create, okay, as many as resources in a single shot. Terraform values, data sources. Okay, and after that, we will be learning file provisioners. Like once my virtual machine is created, how to configure softwares. Okay, so how to copy an artifact from one system or other system, that we are going to learn in local EXEC, remote EXEC. And this is about Python. In Python also, we are going to using Python also, we will be creating servers by using Python, EC2, VPC, load balancer, security group, okay, IAM role. Okay, I will also show how to install Python on Linux and Windows machine. And I will also show how to install Python IDE like PyCharm. And we will be learning Python data types like variables, comments, and data types, numbers. And we will also be learning Python data structures like list, sets. And whatever activities we have done through Terraform, same activities we will be also creating from Python. Okay, this is about my course curriculum, guys. Now you can ask your questions. It is a time for your questions. Yes, all the above mentioned cloud resources are created through Terraform and Python, both. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You can hear. Sir, what is the exact difference between configuration management tools versus Terraform?
So configuration management tools, generally they cannot be used to create servers. So here, as we have discussed earlier, when I want to create environment, okay, suppose my dev environment or a QA environment, I need some servers, 50 servers are required. Okay, so 50 servers I need, but along with 50 servers, I need to configure some softwares like JDK and WebLogic, Tomcat softwares. So my configuration management tools cannot create servers. So if servers are already there, okay, already you have 50 servers, and within the 50 servers, you can automate software installation process. But if servers are not there, okay, we have to create servers and we have to configure softwares. IST tools will be doing that. But configuration management configuration management tools will be working on existing servers. They cannot create servers. Am I clear?
That means we need both the tools to provision systems along with the software.
No. One Terraform can do two activities. Here I told you right here. HashiCorp configuration language. Terraform can do create servers. It can configure softwares. Here I have written.
Okay.
Terraform can do two activities. Okay, so it is not only creating servers, it can also configure softwares. But configuration management tools cannot create servers.
Okay.
When is there no need of configuration management tools when I go with Terraform?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they can do the job of
Both.
tools as well.
What do you say?
Because they are able to do the job of configuration tools as well.
Yeah,
So we
exactly.
need Ansible chef when we are going with Terraform.
Yeah, whatever activities we are doing with Ansible chef, same activities we can also do with Terraform. So that is why no need of learning configuration management tools.
So if we learn Terraform, it will be sufficient, right?
Terraform?
If we learn only Terraform, no need to learn anything, right?
Yeah. Because nowadays automation is most important, right? Okay, everywhere we are we are looking for automation. Okay, to automate everything, okay, we have to learn Terraform.
Sir, in features wise, like, is there any difference between configuration management tools and Terraform? Like you told, like at enterprise level, we use Terraform, but not configuration management tool.
Yes. Generally, if you know configuration management tools, it is okay. So you can call configuration management tools from Terraform also. Okay, from my Terraform script, I can call Ansible playbook. So that Terraform can create server and Ansible can configure softwares. But Terraform can do two activities. Okay, no need of calling Ansible playbook from Terraform. Okay, because Terraform can perform provisioning activity also. So it can create servers, it can configure softwares optionally. But if you know Ansible also, if you write a playbook, if you have a playbook in Ansible, okay, that playbook you can call from Terraform. If you don't know Ansible also, it is okay. Okay, directly by using Terraform also, you can configure softwares, you can provision softwares. Is my idea clear? Is my concept clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear. But in actual reality, real world, like how projects are done, sir, using both or only Terraform?
That depends on organization. Okay, so we cannot exactly say that a organization must use configuration management tools. That depends on project policies and client requirement. Okay, we cannot predict exactly.
Okay, all are open source, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Who decides like what to use, what not to use?
Client will decide, project managers will decide, team will decide. Okay, that depends on many factors, many things. Okay, not only you and me can decide. Okay, so depending upon many factors. Some projects might be directly using Terraform. Some projects might be using Ansible. Okay, and some projects might be using Chef. Some projects might be using CloudFormation. Some projects might be using ARM templates. But what my idea is, okay, so when your cloud is shifting, so when you are shifting from one cloud to another cloud, you cannot learn all the you cannot learn all the IST tools, right? So rather than learning all the IST tools, it is better to learn one Terraform generic IST tool so that you can build infrastructure on any cloud almost.
Sir, I joined a bit late. Can you please tell what is the prerequisite for learning this?
No prerequisite is required. Okay, just if you know HTML, DHTML coding, Okay, directly we can join this course. You can learn this course.
You even said it's mentioned like Python. Is it a means like a must need language to
No,
go
no,
for-
no. Python is very easiest language than other languages.
Yeah.
So in Python, if you want to, just I am telling one example. Okay, if you want to print 1 to 10 numbers in Java, we need a lengthy code. But in Python, in a single line, you can do that. Because Python is no comparison. It is very easiest language to learn. No prerequisite is required for learning Python.
And like after doing this course, means like how which certificate of AWS would be beneficial?
Generally, my intention is no need of doing any certification, because why you pay from your pocket. Once you get the job, okay, and when you apply for a certification, your employer will be paying.
Right, sir. But actually, the thing that I'm actually in the security field, so just want to learn the technical aspects of cloud. Basically, that's my motive to learn the cloud. So basically, to know how the things work, then I can much better understand how the security would work. So basically, my intention is to learn in that way. So would this course help me in any way for that regard?
Yeah, definitely, because now it is all about automation, right? So
Yeah.
when you want to automate everything, definitely we need Terraform kind of tools. Okay, manual creation is not enough actually, and manual creation anyone can do. But when you are able to do it in a automated way, okay, you will be preferred.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Sir, one question. As you mentioned that Terraform is an infrastructure browsing tool, right?
Yes.
So in that case, can we create resources, as you mentioned, like servers and rest of the infrastructure resources? Can we create them parallelly? Like, for
Yeah, you
example,
can create.
AWS and GCP using
Yeah,
Terraform.
using Terraform, you can create resources in any cloud. Okay, here my diagram is explaining this one, right? Terraform can speak with any cloud. It can speak with AWS cloud, Azure cloud, and GCP also. As a cloud automation engineer,
Yeah, it means
you
we
need
can.
to, yeah, tell me.
It means we can create a resources at the same time parallelly, right?
Yes.
You mean IBM cloud also, sir? Does
Okay.
it support that?
No. IBM cloud is not included in this course. Okay, only two clouds are included, AWS and Azure, because these are the major clouds, right? Okay, that is why my focus is on only AWS and Azure clouds.
But does it support, sir? No.
Yeah, it supports.
Okay, all clouds, cross cloud.
Yes.
So since you're yeah, when we are working on AWS and Azure in this course, what if we want to work on GCP along with your Terraform training?
See, my idea is, once you know how to create resources in GCP, okay, it is not a great thing to create resources from Terraform. All you need to run is one simple command, Terraform apply command. Okay, that is very important. So all I need to have is just you have to write the code, and just you need to apply Terraform apply command. So if time permits, at the end of the course, I will show how to create resources in GCP also, but not much. Okay, but once you know one resource creation, it is not difficult to create other resource, because the concepts are same. Okay, because everything excellent documentation is there from Google side, from AWS side, from Azure side. Okay, all you need to know is just understanding, okay, how to create it manually, and the creation of other resources is not that much difficult. Did you get my point?
Got it. Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you mean to say that if we learn to create clearly in one cloud provider, we can able to manage another cloud provider based on the documentation, right?
Exactly.
In that Okay, so what are the prerequisites to learn this Terraform fleet
No,
from basic?
no
Yeah.
prerequisite is required. Okay, because it is not programming language.
So you're going
it
to
is
cover.
only data representation language, a simple scripting. Okay, so suppose just one example I can tell here. Now suppose I want to represent a name and designation and country of an employee in a HCL format. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, just like how you are writing in normal handwriting. So here name equal to something like KSK. Can't you write like this here? KSK and designation equal to manager and country equal to India. This is a very simplest thing to write, right? In the same way, okay, when you want to create a resource, all you need to have is just, okay, you need to give some inputs. Suppose I want to create a virtual machine. To create virtual machine, what are the inputs that are required? Okay, definitely I'm going to show how to create a virtual machine from website. Okay, those inputs you are going to give from your Terraform script. So can you write like this here? Suppose I know a one person particulars. Can you write like this? Name equal to KSK, designation equal to manager, and country equal to India. Can't you write like this?
Right, yeah.
So this is the Terraform is that much simple. Okay, it is not that much complex. It is very easiest, simple language.
Got it.
Okay, so did you get my point, Dev?
Yeah, got it. So can we also Terraform kind of a module, right, to reuse the code and to provision a number of.
Yeah, exactly. Terraform is also
resources
having
in the cloud.
modules. Yeah,
Okay.
Terraform is also having modules. Okay, modules can be reused.
So we are having modules, right, in this course content.
Yeah. We are also having modules, Terraform modules. In the course content I mentioned. In the course content I have mentioned completely. Guys, any other questions?
Actually, I have joined this course a little bit late today, so I missed
Yes.
that course content. And it is a weekend batch or how it is?
No, not weekend. Regular weekdays batch, Monday to Friday.
And the timing, please?
8:30 p.m. IST.
Okay. Thank you.
8:30 p.m. IST. So if anybody is joining from USA, it is morning 10 a.m. Eastern time. If it is, if you are in Central time, it is 9 a.m. for you. Because I am going to work for multiple clients in USA also, because I know very much about time zones in USA.
For this, the Python language is not necessary to learn, right?
No. Python is not required. Okay. Because we'll be teaching everything. Python also.
Okay, in this course only, right?
Yeah, and apart from that, we are also providing Python videos at free of cost for this batch.
For this batch. Okay, 45 days, right? For this?
Yes.
Okay.
45 days, 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So just one doubt, actually, if I want to learn as a Selenium and this, so what's the difference? Just it's a cloud platform.
Can you come again?
Sir, actually, I want to learn as a Selenium with the Java and this. So what's the difference? We can say it's like just a cloud platform, Terraform.
Yes, cloud platform. 2 clouds we are covering here, AWS and Azure cloud.
Okay. Sure.
So this course will cover all types of resource creation or just a VM?
Yeah, all types of resources like networking, load balancer, security group, security, storage, route tables, gateway, NAT, almost everything is covered. In not only one single cloud, in 2 clouds, AWS cloud and Azure cloud.
Okay.
I will show everything, how to create resources manually first. I will show like how to create Azure account also. In first 1 month, you will be getting 200 US dollars or 13,000 something in your account. Worth of services you are going to get in your account. Okay, when I started resource creation in Azure cloud, I will show everything. How to create Azure account. Okay, what are the things that are needed to create Azure account? You need like one credit card is required, email ID is required, one mobile number is required. How to create that, I will show everything. Don't worry about that. But first our sessions will be on AWS. So once AWS automation is completed, then we will be moving to Azure cloud. Okay, guys, if any questions are there, you can ask me. Otherwise, I will today stop it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Tomorrow, we are going to continue this course at 8:30 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time.
Daily 1 hour, sir.
Daily 1 hour.
Okay. Thank you.
And recordings and notes, material, everyday running notes I am going to maintain. That will also be shared with you.
And recording also, right?
Yeah, recording also.
Because sometime during that time I have a client call. So if I will not able to join, I can go recording videos, right?
Definitely we will be providing recording.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Can come back, right? If we have any questions while working on the such resource, what you explained, we can come back to you, right? With the doubts.
Yeah, you can come back.
Okay. So as a part of this complete training, are we going to do any kind of project,
Actually, for automation
project
people,
using
there are
Terraform?
Yeah. So for automation people, there are no projects. People will misguide you, okay, from other institutes, because only for developers projects will be there. Okay, for .NET developers, Java developers projects will be there. But automation is everything is same, right? So you can take your responsibility as a cloud automation engineer is to create environments. Okay, for for cloud automation engineers, there are no projects. I am not misguiding you. Okay, I am not going to give any false commitment. Okay, so, but for cloud automation engineers, there are no projects.
But at least like one full CI/CD setup with Terraform and create Docker image, Kubernetes pod suit up. That will
That
be
we will show at the end of the course. Okay, all you need to run is just one simple Jenkins Terraform command from Jenkins. Terraform apply command. Okay, so suppose in a Jenkins machine, you install Terraform. Okay, what I need to do? Okay, just I need to execute one simple command, Terraform apply command. Okay, for that, how to configure that I will show at the end of the course. Guys, yeah, tell me.
And the way we will learn that is like an enterprise level, like how to store all the security in a secret manager kind of things, not means how in YouTube normals there, right? How is following those patterns we are going to learn in that format.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, if no questions are there, I will stop it for today. Thanks for attending this seminar. Thank you for spending your valuable time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks very much.